Hey there guys, as we get ready for the official start of the tournament, which we have 16 teams playing today in February Cup number 1, let's take a wee look across at the bracket. For any of you guys tuning in for the first time, my name is Peter Counterfeit Hartnell. Unfortunately, I haven't heard from Haxel today, so I think he may not be joining us, which is a shame. But we'll see about getting you guys through and all the way to the end of proceedings. So let's have a look and see who's playing today. Our number 1 seed will be Hentai, oh boy. Going up against Confident in the first round. Omega Empire versus Cold Hearted. Umbergurg versus Destiny Red. Vol 2 versus Score Gaming. Last Devils versus Brothershood. Vol Team versus number 1. Not sure if Vol Team the main Vol Team? I'm not sure. Nuclear Winter versus Vitamin C and Bang Esports versus Army. Have received a few requests to show the number 1 versus Vol game first, so as long as they give me the key for that, that's what we'll be getting up to first of all. But for now, we'll be going back to break while we wait for that first game to arrive. Dragon Ice Waste, yesterday's Android recording should be on. Is it not on YouTube? I suppose you're probably looking at the Twitch archives, aren't you? Let's have a look. Twitch.tv/ModelingCombat. Is it not recording? Let's see. Let's see. I think they may just have the wrong title on there. So if it's... Oh no, there you go. February 3rd. So, yes, that's definitely in the past broadcast. I'm not sure what it is you're missing there. I'll just link to that. There we go. This is the video from the Android Cup, just for posting in the chat. If anyone else who happens to want it. Unless I'm missing something and you're actually asking about something else. Either way around it. Thank you guys for tuning in. And we'll be live with that first game soon, of course, because we've got 16 teams playing today, so we're starting from round of 16. We'll be starting our first giveaway soon. So please do stay tuned and we'll be back soon. Welcome everybody, all official like, to our first game of the day as number one from Iraq take on a Vol team from France. I do apologise for the delay in getting started, something a little bit weird going on with the lobby, but everything should be good as we head out onto the museum for our first game. Let's see if Vol team can perform. It seems to be, though Vol team are coming in as our number 11 seed in this, I think it is the same Victory of Lords team as before, maybe a few changes around there, but certainly would be expecting to see Vol team do very well, as Victory of Lords have done as well as that. Caspier left Violence. Oh, interesting. Good to know that there is some hot gossip going around, as the players are more than frequently moving between teams. First Blood has fallen across to Master, rocking the Cobra icon. Let's see how well they can command our respect in this game. Tornado Gaming. Picking a fight with Nightbot already. It's still early days, but hey, why waste any time when it comes to trying to take down the robot's new commanderinos of humankind. Apparently number one have experience with ESL and they are pros. Well, RTX manages to get that first kill in for number one. It seems to be a pretty heavy standoff for the time being, with now number one have equalised the score. It looks like they're going to run out the clock a little bit in the back portion of the map. ProNoob with the pro tips for Tornado, suggesting that spamming caps is not the way to endear yourself to Nightbot, and of course, in fact, that is true. So, one apiece, and the teams seem to have a very specific strategy in mind. Grizzly lurking down away from the rest of the Vol lineup. Pretty much just have to leave the map up for this one, because at this point we're just kind of waiting to see what Vol do. It looks like they have missed, or they are missing their fifth player, perhaps some connection issues, so maybe they're just waiting out for them to join back in again before they really commit in for a fight, which does make sense. If anything, number one would be the team that will be incentivized to go after a somewhat diminished Vol team to try and at least get those trade kills, but in best case do better. I think Stress is rejoining the field though, running in from the back line and setting up the two-pronged attack from Vol team, which is extremely hard to pull off well, but can be more worthwhile than a full-on attack. But we'll see what Vol have got in mind for us as they start creeping closer and closer to number one. Number one are our number 6 seed in this tournament, so bear in mind they are a team who've been around for a little while themselves. While we've got a chance, have a look at their history. Actually, okay, so yes, that's why you're talking about Caspier, because Caspier is in fact one of the players for number one. Caspier we've seen around a whole lot, doing a lot of good stuff. I believe RTX as well, I think he is playing. Yes. Both players, perhaps with a new place. ProNoob gameplays pro tip number one, talking a foreign accent to attract the ladies. Well, I kind of feel that I guess it depends which foreign accent you use. Anyway, back to the actual game itself. Vol team have managed to seize themselves the advantage. Even with number one playing extremely defensively, they're a little... it's a little puzzling, honestly, at this point, because they're exactly the kind of thing you want when the opposing team is dead set on a very defensive playstyle, is to break the deadlock and put yourself in the lead, which forces number one to come in to Vol team to harvest some kills. Yes, it is a very slow-paced, very considered, measured first game, as Unfortunately, for the side of Vol, one of the members do get chased up the stairs, but that will be the catalyst for Vol to secure a whole bunch more kills for themselves, leaving a number 1 in a bit of a dicey position here. Then number 5, Hexo, going outside, will manage to land a kill on to Vol Team, making good use of the vertical of the map, managed to land a second kill. I do not think Vol Team realise where Hexo is, or they would not be falling victim as often. Hexo does some really nice work there, though will get taken out by stress as Hexo goes for a more direct approach, and it doesn't pan out super well. We have got a flank coming in from Master, who's going to go head to head with the number 3 from the blue side. Won't work out super well. Let's follow up on RTX. A little bit of assistance from the number 1, Cast Spear. We'll be looking to try and hunt themselves some Vol members. Notices out the decoy. Realizes this big head area might be a little dicey to work with. But Master, working around from the back, is able to go after several members of number 1. Though Armin does get the kill through. Master's going to equalize that. RTX goes down. Master takes another kill. Number 5 coming up the stairs. Number 4 following it shortly afterwards. Vol Team really building up a head of steam. EMP coming in. Vol Team seem to have got this one dead to rights. Master goes and takes out RTX. The number 1 team just getting absolutely caught up here as Master absorbing a lot of bullets, wasting a lot of number 1's time, and leaving them in an untenable position. They are going to go down 1-0 in favour of Vol Team, and a pretty well played match from the French team. Alright guys, that means our time in the museum is over for the moment, but we will be back soon with giveaways and the next game as soon as they are available. Alright guys, let's get back into things between number 1 and Vol Team. Vol Team managing to deal with number 1's porcupine defensive tactics in game number 1. Wait, is Insanity playing? Okay, number 1 Insanity. Apparently the leader of number 1 also has Invictus. Well, that is certainly a badge of at least previous success in Modern Combat 5. I think number 1 seemed to be a very new team to the Modern Combat 5 esports scene. We'll see if they can acquit themselves well in game 2. It felt like their strategy, overall strategy of the number 1 team didn't really pan out the way they wanted. But hey, maybe it'll happen this time round. Hey, Miri Killer, you are the banana power. Alpha Beta Gamma, you're here to ask me about VMix. Thank you for continuing to remind me. Eventually I'll get around to it. Unfortunately I haven't had any time between the last tournament running and this one to do any of that. But I will look into it next week because it is interesting. OBS Studio has now got the multi-view function, which is a little bit like a kind of a virtual studio. So I'm starting to think VMix might have less essentials, but it's definitely worth knowing what's there just in case it's something that I can make use of in some fashion. I think I probably wouldn't go for VMix as a paid license, it's quite expensive. Hero Gaming Salmon, I'm not sure what's happened to Hacksaw. He's usually here for Sundays. He must have had something come up that he wasn't able to make it. So you'll just have to make do with little army. I noticed that Insanity's got little V sights on top of his shotgun. That's kind of interesting. I don't see that one too often, at least. How did Nightbot not delete Miri's comment? Probably Miri has sacrificed more to our great and glorious deity that is Nightbot, and so it gets a bit more leeway when it comes to spam the chat. Miri Killer, this game is ruining your life. Oh no. In what way is it ruining your life? Oh, it's the that's the default site for the DBS? Well, there you go. Oh boy. Some shade been thrown around in the chat. So, a little bit reminiscent of the previous game. Vol Team playing this one out pretty slow and considered as our number 1. But just like last time, Vol Team are the ones who are coming out of these trades ahead and so most benefiting from the slowed down, more considered pace. Asta, from the side of number 1, dropping out of proceedings. Let's see, were they one of the top scorers? It's a little hard to tell when it's such a low scoring game. Oh, number 1 is old, they left ESL and now they come back again. Interesting. Master gets another kill going through. The Cobra striking. Using the old heat sight. All Matt's fans are here. Wait, who's Matt? And who are their fans? Miri Killer, you can't stop playing all day. Oh boy, you should maybe see one of those esports doctors about that. But let me prescribe one quack. Maybe that will help. 3 minutes left to play. Vol Team ahead by 6. A very strange first game to get us started off in the tournament. Yes, the thermal scope is pretty cool. I like that a lot. It's not something we see too often, but it looks very neat. Caspier, so that's the second member of number 1. Dropping out, now down to just a 3-person unit to try and make up those kills. Master spots out Insanity, puts an end to their nonsense. Matt is a pro-famous MC5 YouTuber. Huh, okay, neat. I haven't noticed anyone called Matt in the chat, maybe I'm missing something. Oh, is Matt one of the players? I don't know. Hopefully you guys in the chat can help me out with that one. Master looking for another target. Smelling prey up high. Will land the kill onto Insanity once again. Alpha Beta Gamma, you thought we were talking about Matt Hardy? Oh man, I wish I could do his braying goat laugh, but that is a lot of fun. Hey, Master Legend. Nice to see you dropping by. This has been a little bit of quality time with all of us. Yep. Grizzly gets another kill onto Insanity, who's having not a very good day at all. Insanity, yes, 5 deaths so far, only 1 kill. I don't know what has happened to the #1 team, but they have fallen a bit under the pressure, or perhaps just some technical issues have reduced them down to a 2-person unit, and left them in a position where they'll need to get 8 kills in a row to even equalize here. 1 minute 13 left to play. Peter, which is your favourite football team? I have to say, I don't have a strong opinion about football teams, but I guess since my dad supports Arsenal, the English football team, which I think a lot of people don't like, I would choose them just because I can't remember the names of any of the other football teams. Oh, Matt has a YouTube channel called Just Matt, but doesn't partake in ESL. Interesting. Then why would Matt's fans be watching if Matt's not here? Oh, I feel like I'm missing something still. Vici and Stress both get more kills for Vol Team. 35 seconds left to play. Mary Killer, did I watch the Royal Rumble? I did. I thought it was pretty neat. I enjoyed the fact that they put the Women's Rumble at the top of the card. Yes. It's nice to see Rey Mysterio. He was in pretty good shape. Another thing that is in very good shape right now is Vol Team's chances. Grizzly and Moloch are both pounding #1, Spawn trapping the #1 team right into that little hut at the end. They're spawning back in, they're getting immediately murdered. Insanity killing themselves with the slack before they get taken down again. Solar Wolf, Arsenal sucks? Possibly, I don't know. And that will be the end of #1 in this tournament. YouTube giveaway is still ongoing, but that will be ending fairly shortly because we've only got the 16 teams playing today. As soon as the quarterfinals are filled up, that Twitch giveaway will conclude, so please do get your entries in soon, and we'll be back soon with more Modern Combat 5. Welcome back and welcome to our first quarterfinals of the day as Cold Hearted from Saudi Arabia take on Confident from the US of A. Confident are number 16 seed, beating out Hentai, our number 1 seed of the tournament in their first round of competition. Cold Hearted similarly beating out the French team Omega Empire to get here today. We'll see how our first quarterfinal does play out. MC5 to Haxel with some interesting intelligence about this. A Mercy, Godlike have Invictus, and Angel is from Bull. That's yes, I was going to say, that's more players than I was expecting to see in the game there. One of the cold-hearted players joining in a little bit late, and also to the wrong side as well. But I think we're still okay. Don't think they got to do anything before they left again. Yes, Angel and Mercy, both apparently from Bull Nation. Both doing pretty well, I think. It's actually going to be... Let's see... I think it's going to be Tech9, who is the most important, rather the most impressive individual performance so far. 4-1. Rocking around actually with the support, man. I haven't seen the support in a long time. But hey, maybe this could be the start of something beautiful. I don't know if any of you guys remember the days when the support package would allow for instant reload and the abuses that became because of that. Tech9 is a team manager of Confident. Well, there we go. Tech9 with some big old ideas, putting them into play themselves. Op and Kawaii both get kills, though Gemi able to trade it back straight away. We can see Confident kind of building up a nucleus of their team from which to attack from. Confident with an advantage in the early going. Gemi managing to do a number on Op, and Elia going down to Godlike as well. We seem to be having some serious connection issues here for Cold Hearted, as they are down to just 3 now against 5. Uh-oh, Master Legend gonna start doing a bit of poetry in the chat. I think a lot of people have been doing that particular meme, Master Legend, over the last few days. Confident, building themselves up to a nice 8-point lead, looking extremely good right now, trying to resist the urge to say confident. But hey, perhaps it is working to an extent. Name yourself after the thing that you'd like to be. I think Tech9 is definitely going to be my player of interest for this game. Even just bringing the support to the field at all is extremely unusual. Wonder what it says about the style of Confidence team play they're able to take use of that. Guys in the chat, do let me know, is there something going on with could the support be coming back into the meta? Let me know if I'm missing something here, because it seems to be working out pretty darn well so far, rocking the tier 6. We'll see how Confident close out this game, because Cold Hearted are getting a couple of kills back. At least they've got very few members on the map to actually die in the first place, but now 4 against 5 against Confident seems to be a pretty foregone conclusion. Confident looking extremely clean play. Getting another one. VXR, I think, going to be the standout of the remaining players. No, actually it's going to be C-Op, who has both the most deaths and the most kills in the game, at least as far as Cold Hearted are concerned. But Confident will close that one out. 16 kills ahead. Extremely impressive stuff from them. At least one more game in this, but if it's anything like game number 1, we could be looking at a very swift 2-0 quarterfinals. We will soon be ending the Twitch giveaway, so please do get your last entries in on that. I think we might play another quarterfinal match before we get any further. But either way around it, at the end of this particular encounter between it, Confident and Cold-Hearted, that giveaway will be concluded. So get your last entries in while you can, and we'll be back soon. Shazam! Kablooey! All these words and more as we head into our second match between El Confunderinos. Yeah, let's move on. And Cold Hearted. Confident did pretty well in the first game, though this time round Cold Hearted, not to be plagued by those same player connection issues as the first time, picked themselves up 3 early kills. Thank you guys in the chat for helping me learn how to Mei with the best of them. I know it's one of those things you can never really... I guess it's not really something you can learn per se, it's more of a lifestyle, I suppose. And also thank you guys for letting me know that I have my microphone unmuted. Because who knows what I could have said. Ugh. Alright, so things seem to have settled down. Confident have managed to trade back most of the kills. Mercy doing a good old job, providing the Angel of Mercy. 2 and 3 so far. Angel, the other half of that particular equation, focusing through the door, and as we expect on a scramble, very small. The players even kind of creating these very, very small sightlines for themselves. If any of you guys want to know how to be cool like these guys, I think Angel's doing a very good illustration of it here. Use the terrain to create a very narrow field of view for yourself. And the idea is that if you kind of focus that field of view on a doorway or somewhere where people are likely to come through, you can shoot at them without them really being able to see you nearly at all. Ah, you guys are talking about the Legend of Hacksaw. If you say his name 3 times while spinning in place and patting yourself on the head, then you will look silly. I can't say anything more than that. But I'm not saying don't do it. Tech, our contender from last time round, who was rocking the support class. This time, 5-0, still a very impressive individual performance from the side of Competence, but no support, this time switching across to the Morph, which honestly on this map makes a heck of a lot of sense. The sniping is just so good in this map because of how many weird little sightlines there are available to shoot through. Almost kind of parapets, the kind of thing you get on a castle. Or crenellations, I guess, maybe it's the right word, I don't know. But there are so many places you can fire from where you're nearly entirely protected from counterfire. Produce gameplay is always in my drink. It's delicious water, of course. I don't tend to drink a whole lot apart from delicious water and occasionally coffee if I need to make sure I'm awake. Tech 9, gonna get another kill through. 7-0 so far, rocking a full quarter of Confidence team kills as Mercy looks to throw the maths a little bit away with a couple of untraded kills. Ah, Crank, you explained that very well. So for any of you guys who are not on the YouTube page, what Crank said was, so basically when you narrow the view, the only thing you're looking for is the colour change. So once you see a new colour, enemy stepping into the scope, just shoot and you'll get the kill without getting noticed. Yeah, Crank, that's an excellent explanation. If I'll have your permission, I will use that again down the line because I kind of feel that's something that's really important for people to understand if they're coming to this in a very new. 2 minutes 30 left to play. Confident looking extremely good here. Let's check in with Cold Hearted, who are down to a 4-person roster. Twitch giveaway will conclude after this game is done. 2 minutes 20 from now seems to be what's going on. Legend? Not a legend. I would tell you. Goes across, does take out Tech 9 for one of the very few times in this game at all, but will get trailed across. Always very difficult to do when you are on a team that has a numbers disadvantage. Mov and I are both getting kills for Cold Hearted though. In these last 2 minutes, can Cold Hearted surprise everybody? Junior Mendez, you were eating lunch. What do you like eating? Oh boy, that's a good question. I'm trying to eat more vegetables, so that's what I'm eating, along with my garbage food. But Junior Mendez, maybe you can give me some good ideas as to what stuff to eat that is tasty but also good. One minute, or slightly under 1 minute 30 left to play. We're confident having that 10 kill advantage. Cold Hearted actually playing this one out fairly carefully, but it looks like Confident are more than ready to try and overrun the defensive position of Confident. Mercy getting the knife kill onto Mauve Legend, standing for the moment, getting a couple of kills through. But Confident, I think they're trying to accelerate matters. Perhaps they noticed that Cold Hearted was starting to catch up on kills and close out our first quarterfinals before there's any chance of that happening. Look, Gamey, you're having exams from tomorrow. Oh boy, well, good luck with that. Please do get your study on. So, Twitch giveaway. Let's get that one sorted out. So our Twitch giveaway winner will be Carlos Gongrasaso. Carlos, if you could post your dog tag and platform, you are our Twitch winner of today. We will, of course, be having 3 more giveaways before we are done and dusted. So please do stay tuned for those, and we'll be back with our next match as soon as possible. Alright guys, hold on to your butts as Destiny Red take on Score Gaming for our second quarter-final match of today. Confident and Vol team have both made their way through. but only one of Destiny Red and Score Gaming can do so. Semifinals starting to take shape here. Who do you guys think is going to win? Will it be Destiny? Will it be Score? Score take the first blood onto Zenti. And take a second kill onto Gibbs. So once more, just to illustrate for you guys what's going on in the bracket. Confident beat out Cold Hearted, as we saw on the stream, securing them the semi-final spot. Destiny are and Score Gaming now fighting to take on Confident in that semi-final to compete in best of 3 for the grand final spot. Score, unfortunately for them, down to 4 members. Danny getting down to the shotgun of Diari before Gibbs able to trade back. Lunatic, we've seen be a bit of a, occasionally a bit of a whipping post for the amount of kills coming in. Here we go. We've got the 5th member coming in for Score to even things up. The 4 members of Score are actually doing pretty well for themselves in the early going. Zenti doing a lot of the work, picking up 3 kills, only dying a single time. Gino Mendez, I am 33. If you're asking how many years I have spent on this planet. 9 and 9 for these two. 5-minute study left to play, looking extremely even. Diari, though, the standout player at the moment, rocking the heavy class, running around with a good old shotgun. Looking to try and drop down some slack. We'll find a target in Fabian with a little bit of help across there from Devon. Gibbs, though, gets a couple of kills through. Pretty nice stuff. Let's check in with Owen. Looking good on the old teddy bear. Let's see. Ooh, oh boy. So Danny, who I presume is the same person as Danielle. Oh, it's not Diari, it's Dayari. Well, there you go. I'll try and remember. Destiny seizing themselves the win. Yes, you're right, it's Diari. Dayari. Okay, I'll try and remember that. Same as Elden Misty Gaming. Oh, interesting. I don't know Elden Misty Gaming. I'll have to look them up. Are they a similar Aldo like myself? Oh, they're a Modern Combat 5 streamer. Interesting. But yes, Destiny absolutely turning up in this game. Turning up the heat. Showing why Destiny is a name synonymous with Modern Combat 5, though the same could be said for Score Gaming. Score playing yesterday, I believe, got pretty far through the tournament then, but they may have a stumbling block in the form of Destiny are right now, who I think have come in as a new team. Destiny are one of the teams who are theoretically from Saudi Arabia. I'm not sure if that's how true that is, but certainly have identified as being from the USA before. Takis or hot Cheetos? Huh. Oh boy, I'm kind of losing track of things here. But well, the important message here is that Destiny are doing extremely well. This time around, Score Gaming were definitely in the previous competition were hamstrung quite heavily by having some of their members disconnect at the wrong time. This time, unfortunately for them, it's not going well, even with a full member lineup. Let's see where those kills are landing. It's going to be Devon who's doing a lot of the work. Down for the time being. But Diari. Yes, Diari? I'm sure I've heard someone called Diari in the pro wrestling, so that would seem to make sense. I've never seen it written down, so that might explain why I'm kind of a little bit confused. Let's follow the burgeoning career of Gibbs, getting taken down. Sultan does some nice work as well. Now, for any of you history fans, and I'm going to look kind of see if I get this the wrong way around, but Sultan joining violence for one of the monthly finals to create an American super team. They were able to take down the previously unstoppable Victory of Lords team. This time around, it seems like Destiny are going to be able to do it all by themselves. No, at least as far as I'm aware, no Violence members joining them for this one. Score Gaming really being left behind a little bit in game number 1. 1 minute 30 left to play. Devon gets one more kill through. Daddy does at least get back a little bit of retribution from those early deaths that they suffered. Zenti and Gibbs both trying to put on a show, but I think this particular ship has sailed. Destiny take kill number 50 and end up with a 14 kill advantage. MC5 to Hacksaw, if you've got glitches or people selling accounts, I'm afraid I can't really help you with that. But if you get in touch with the Game Loss support, then you can certainly let them know if there's something going on that shouldn't be. Anywho, I think Lunatic is actually the one who ended up with the best kill-death ratio from that, and so we'll get our little mini MVP. But we will be heading to the break. Next game between Destiny and Score Gaming coming up soon. Let's get it down for the second time between Score Gaming and Destiny's Red Team. As has been noticed, the Facebook giveaway will be ending shortly because we are banging through the tournament at a rate of knots. Thanks to Soldier Girl for doing all the admin stuff. We are very quickly heading towards a full semi-final, so do get entries in on Facebook before we have to move on to our third giveaway. So, as we head on to Scramble, what have we got for ourselves? Destiny won out game one pretty comfortably. A few of you guys were pointing out that Danny was not having the best of games. Perhaps they can find a little bit of redemption this time round. Score dropped behind in the early going. 1 minute done and dusted. Last few seconds coming in. We'll see if Score can find their way back into this series. If they can, it will all begin here. Gibbs getting taken out by a nice long shot from Lunatic. As we look across the battlefield, you see storage over there. Let's drop back in with Lunatic, who managed to land that beautiful sniper shot. SC5 to Hacksaw, we might... there's a possibility we'll draw the Facebook winner after this match, but it's a little early for that. We'll see if the semi-final ends up getting filled out, which is possible. Then we will. It would be about that one. Alpha Beta Gamma, thank you for dropping me a message about the old digital marketing. That's definitely something I'm interested in personally. Good to make the old contacts through here, and maybe it'll give you more chance to remind me to look into vMix. Destiny doing well in the opening couple of minutes, though Danny does manage to land a kill for themselves. 3 and 3 so far, doing a lot better. Something that was notable about Danny's performance in the last game was that we had Danny did very poorly in the opening part of the game. During the later parts, really picked up the pace. Let's see if Danny can do it once more. This time round, starting out full pace from the beginning. Destiny, while they are in double digits while Score, have yet to break that themselves. It's not an insurmountable obstacle. It's just going to take some careful play from Score. And I think waiting perhaps until some of their members respawn back in so they can form a proper offense. Alpha Beta Gamma, I would definitely would appreciate the help. I am very much a noob when it comes to digital marketing. But I know it is tremendously important. Danny gonna go for the old sniper battle. Loses out to Miyu. That could have been huge for the Score Gaming side to get them back in, but it's not gonna be today. Hey Tez, over on the Mob Crush Pageringo. It's looking like Score are in a lot of trouble here, down 1 game against Destiny. This quarterfinal determining who will go up against Confident in the semis. Score actually taking a very defensive posture here as Zenti gets cut down by Caesar. Gibbs gets a trade kill back. Casanova does at least manage to get one through, but the way this game is going, which seems to be... Well, it's not actually a slow-paced game at all. There are actually a lot of kills coming in. But Destiny, I think now they've got this ludicrously huge lead. 11 kills, now 12. They're more than happy to just try and play more standoffishly. Though I could completely be wrong about that, because it looks like instead of being standoffish whatsoever, Destiny are actually going to swing for the fences here. Drop down the airstrike. Which does not connect, but Caesar getting the work done. A lot of very impressive scorer lines on the side of Destiny right now. Lunatic going to be just eking out the other members of Destiny in looking pretty darn good. Swan, this is the quarterfinals. Confident already into the team from America are already in the semis, waiting on the results of this match to determine who it is they will be playing for that grand final spot. Master Legend, the platform is iOS. You're not a fan of Android? Well, that's too bad. There will soon be a meeting of minds between Android and iOS. They will merge to become a single platform as far as Modern Combat 5 is concerned. So we're looking forward to seeing those big names from the other side finally get a chance to go at each other. Yes, the giveaway, I think I may have forgotten to change the hashtag for the giveaway, so that might just have been confusing things a little bit more. Fabian gets one more kill in for score, but we've kind of got a trajectory set up here by Destiny that is paying off big time. Score Gaming just being hammered back into the corner of the map. Not getting too much of anywhere here, and no way they're going to win out this one. Destiny just sliding in to victory there. And yeah, wow, 24 kills ahead. Destiny looked exceptional in that game. Score Gaming will need to consider what they're going to do for the next one, because they are out of this one. Alright guys, so yes, I think we will do our Facebook giveaway now, because heck, why not? So, our Facebook giveaway winner will be Rakesh Yadav. Rakesh Yadav, if you could post your dog tag and platform, then you will become our official YouTube winner. So, oops, let's just jump back into Modern Combat 5. Didn't notice that one I had dropped out there. But yes, we'll be heading to a break. Our next giveaway starting up soon. Congratulations, Rakesh. Hopefully we'll hear from you soon. Alright guys, let's get things started for our first semi-final, at least on stream, of the day. Confident taking on Destiny, while Vol Team take on Vitamin C from Britland. Over on the other side of the bracket. Oh boy, I didn't even realise there was a team from the UK playing. Otherwise they would have absolutely used nepotism to show that one on stream. Either way around it. We'll see if my fellow British people have got what it takes to make it to the grand finals. In the early going though, Destiny looking pretty good against Confident, picking up 4 early kills to Confident's 1. We'll see who's managing to do that. Also joining me on the commentary is, that's right, it is Send Your Slipper. Alpha Beta Gavin, why didn't I turn on the super chat counter? I'm not sure what you mean by super chat, Alpha Beta. Maybe you could expand on what you mean, because yes, I've not heard this term super chat before. Gemi and Godlike pick up kills for the side of Confident, while Miyu keeps the sniper cover coming in. Godlike gets a kill across. Destiny, not sitting as pretty as before, but Miyu doing some excellent work here. Will finally get cut down by a Confident squad that are suffering under that hail of bullets. Devin gets a free chance to pop Godlike in the spine. Diari takes out Tech 9 and Gemi goes down as well. Destiny, it was looking like it could have been the beginnings of a Confident comeback there, but no. Ah yes, Benates Gamer. Benates Gamer has done a stream with us before. I think he's busy a lot of the time. Otherwise he would be on more frequently. But yes, Benates Gamer, real nice fella. Did enjoy doing some casting with him a little way back. Loco Moco getting mixed up with the Sultan in close quarters. Came out of it a little bit less well off. Master Legend yelling for sandwiches in the chat as Destiny yell their battle cry across Vantage. They're going to try and go off here and lock Confident out of Game 1 Diari. Doing some nice work on the heavy class, getting things mixed up in close quarters. Sultan the one to take that kill. Diari rushing past, dropping down the shotgun shells, but not going to land this time. Slack deployed. Quick switch back to the shotgun. Very low health on Diari, but able to run past the opposition. Really interesting play from these high-level players. They're not spending nearly any time going after each other, but Mercy will finally fall. There are other members from Confident in the area, but Diari has got those reloads, has got that health regenerated, gets the kill onto Tech 9 as well. This close quarters fighting seems to favour Diari pretty darn well. Will finally fall over to Gemi, but the damage I think has been done. Destiny fresh off their win against Score Gaming, in which Destiny looked extremely strong, really ripping into Confident. Now Confident are our number 16 seed. They beat out our number 1 seed Hentai to make it to this point, which possibly does suggest that the seeding may have gone a little bit awry in this one, but we'll assume it's the case that Hentai have got some previous experience, and I'm going to stop saying that word. Oh, Super Chat is for YouTubers. If someone likes the content, wanted to donate to the channel, that function help. Okay, I'll have to ask Radu about that. I don't know anything about that. Is that something like the... sorry, let's get this out of the way. So, Destiny win game number 1, rolling right through Confident with quite some speed. Hey, Soldier Girl in the chat. Soldier Girl has been working extremely hard over the course of this weekend to bring you guys all your favourite Modern Combat 5 action, administrating all the way through, I think, 3 tournaments. This will be the 3rd tournament in a row. So, please do send your thanks to Soldier Girl's way, and also try not to be weird and creepy. There was a little bit too much of that yesterday, and it was a little off-putting. I know you guys are better than that. But anyway, around it, we will be heading to Game 2 between Destiny and Confident coming up soon, so please do stay tuned. Let's take it to the streets, let's take it to the humph. Destiny and Confident go head to head once more, this time on the streets. Last time round, Destiny won pretty convincingly, but Confident, knowing that they have to win this game, going all out in the early going, Loco Moco, dropping down a little bit of a grenade sandwich. Confident coming out of the gate swinging here, going up 5-1 even before we got through the first minute. Trying to keep Destiny back on their heels, I suspect. Muyu we can definitely remember from last time being an absolute sniping menace. Looking to try and find themselves a nice little sniper nest to be able to lay some point eggs. That's a metaphor that's a little weird. But hey, Diari doing some nice work on the heavy, getting mixed up in close quarters. Making good use here of the walls, able to break. Diari is able to fire this kind of very small clip shotgun, as it were, and then break line of sight very much more easily inside than he would be able to do outside. It's sort of negating some of the downsides of the heavy shotgun. Diari doing some crazy good work there and opening up this game for Destiny. Dragon, you reckon Confident are going to win a close map because they're good with the recon class? Well, we'll see. Confident certainly did extremely well in the early going. Diari spending some time with the fishes, but with Miyu backing them up. Destiny are starting to get a pretty strong hold over this game, really adapting to Confident's accelerated pace as Diari gets another kill through. Gonna run right into the number 4 Loco. Able to run right past. This is something we've seen from Diari before. Just able to run through the opposing players again and again, making great use of the terrain to break line of sight, allow for the health regeneration even while mid-combat, and also allow for the reload. However, Diari may have bitten off more than they can chew as they run into multiple members of Confident. Devon actually drops down the airstrike, takes out 3 of Confident. Though I may have misspoken there, because Confident are actually catching up on this one. Not sure who's getting these kills. Oops. There we go. Sorry about that. Back into things again. So, I have to make sure I hit towards the bottom of that one. It's Angel inviting Destiny to go and meet with their brethren. Rocking the Recon class, just as Dragon said, in the close quarters. Apparently doing pretty well for themselves. Confident still keeping up with Destiny, a very different game too. I think you're right, Dragon, that the Confident seem to be certainly doing a lot better for most of this match. Destiny keep trying to pull ahead, and honestly, it's showing up pretty well. But somehow, some way, Confident are still keeping pace for the most part. Will this be the push that Destiny managed to hold on to? We shall see. Let's see. Are we seeing any... I'm just knocking around and seeing if we're seeing any interesting classes come out here. Getting things mixed up with Diari in close quarters. Tech on the Recon this time round. No support to speak of. Destiny only 3 kills away as Sultan grabs 2 more for themselves before falling in place. Destiny look to be heading towards the grand finals, as our number 1 at Renos. And with that, Confident we'll have to say goodbye to. They did fight pretty darn well, but unfortunately 1 push too many from Destiny means that they will be taking that grand final spot. Vol team are taking on Vitamin C on the other side of the bracket right now. But for now, and as soon as the grand finals themselves are decided, our Mob Crush giveaway will conclude. So please do get your hashtag semis in over there, and we'll be back with more stuff to see very soon. Alright guys, we've got the other semi-final going on at the moment, so while we've got the chance, why don't we come and mess around on the canals? ESL 123 will be your pass key for the custom game. So if you'd like to play on the stream and maybe see yourself picked up by one of the teams playing here today, perhaps Destiny will open their doors. We'll see. Ahead of the finals is a pretty good place to plant your flag. Devil and Fantastic, thank you for joining in. We'll see if we can get a few more of you guys, because Canals is a big old map, so we'll need to fill it up all the way to the top if we can to make sure you guys can even find each other. Hey Loco Moco, nice to see you again. One of the players from the Confident team who made it all the way through to the semis, to only, unfortunately, for them at least, to be taken out by Destiny, but still an impressive thing in of itself. A lot of great teams. Did enjoy that Confident cold-hearted match. Very cool. Dragon, why free-for-all? Well, just for variety, really. I think we've already had a team battle, if memory serves. So, just seeing if we can do something a little bit different. Master Legend, you're selling popcorn for 400 credits. Well, that is weird. But I do enjoy the fact that you have come up with a new way to interact with people in the chat. Chat's Merry Tatty, you're not interested in the ESL custom match? That's entirely fine. We will get this one started because I think we are going to have our next tournament match very soon. You can of course join in even after this one has started, but our finals between Destiny and Vol Team will be coming up shortly, and we will have to abandon ship on this custom match to show the finals on stream. Just Neos, what do you think of the concept of customizable sights and scopes like color, shape, etc.? That's a cool idea. That does sound pretty neat. I reckon Just Neos, if you put together a little package, as far as like making some illustrations of what that would look like, I think that could be a very cool addition to Modern Combat 5. I'd imagine there will probably be some ones which are kind of the optimal colors to use. But yeah, I think that would be pretty cool. I think people being able to express themselves through the gameplay and through how they come across visually to other people would be pretty cool. So yeah, Just yes, I hope that you will put a little proposal about changing things around. I hope you've got some graphics editing capabilities, because that's the kind of idea that works very well if you can show what it is that you were sort of suggesting ahead of time. That's why I've been learning to use GIMP. This is a free Photoshop alternative, which lets you kind of go around and edit things. And if you, for that kind of example, if you say took a screenshot of this game here and then edited around to show what the finished idea would be, then you're much more likely to be listened to than someone who's just, if you just send in an email without any pictures for something that's so visual of an idea, I don't think you would get very far without some sort of illustration of what it would look like in the end. But yeah, just yes, if you need any help with that, please do drop me a message once you've got a little bit of it done, and I can certainly render some opinions on what might make your proposal more likely to be received. When it came to the changes which you've got on the top left, the spectator changes, those I made a proposal to Gameloft in the same kind of way. You just kind of like write out what it. I made a bunch of images showing what it is that I'd like to see done differently. It's of course a little bit easier for me because I'm more embedded with Gameloft to get listened to, but if you do a decent proposal which can be passed straight across to the developers, because, you know, Radu is a very hard-working guy, the community manager, so he won't have time to kind of like to take your idea and develop it. It needs to be ready to pretty much go straight away. Pro Noob gameplays? To you too, sir. Still waiting on that Destiny versus Vol team finals. I think we've got some of the Vol 2 players playing with us today. Per 4. Just getting started. It's fantastic though, who's doing the best at the moment. Able to take a little bit of shelter on the morph. Will get cut down by the Vol 2 member per 4. As they are trying to hide. No hiding to be found. Excuse me there, having a bit of a sneeze. Hey Junior Mendez, good to see ya again. We've got our grand finals coming up shortly. Once we are started with that, the Mob Crush giveaway will be concluded, so please do get your entries in while you can. And we'll be getting started with that as soon as the teams are ready. I think they might be having a little break at the moment because it has been a tough tournament for all the teams involved so far. Who do you guys think is going to come out on ahead? Do you think it will be Destiny? Do you think it will be Vol? Salute, of course, to the dearly departed Vitamin C from Britland, much like myself, who made it all the way to the semi-finals just as Confident did. But only the very, very best teams, in this case Destiny and Vol, get to vie for that €100 prize and the lion's share of those Go for Modern Combat points, which will allow access to the monthly finals. Now that's some delicious water. In case you're wondering what kind of the clicking sounds are, as I steadfastly refuse to talk about Modern Combat 5 and instead talking about my drinking. Oh, never mind actually about that. Because speaking about being off topic, we have got the most on topic thing we could be doing right now, which is heading towards our grand finals. So, good luck for you guys in the rest of this free-for-all, because we will have to BRB as we get set up for Destiny versus Vol grand finals coming your way soon. Let's get it on, everyone. Destiny against Vol Grand Finals. Congratulations to Teo Samant over on the Mob Crush page for being our Mob Crush winner. See, Tornado Gaming wasn't very pleased about that. Do be assured, Tornado Gaming, that entering multiple times does not increase your chances of winning. Otherwise, it would literally just be spam all day long. Hey, Gruff Lunatic. Good to see ya over there on the Mob Crush page. Our YouTube giveaway will be starting after this game has concluded. Whoever comes out ahead. Vol team have actually got a numbers advantage coming into this one. The French side, under a slightly different moniker, but relying of course on a moniker themselves to get those long range kills in with the BSW. Vol pick up a couple of early kills. Destiny being held at bay for the moment, yet to find a kill themselves in the first minute. If Tear1 isn't around on Mob Crush, as you might expect, we will do a redraw on there, but we'll leave it at least till the end of this game before we start going down that kind of road. Master Legend, good to see you. A big fan of Destiny. Destiny definitely going to need the support, because Vol are absolutely rolling over this early game. First minute and a half in. And it's looking so far so Vol. Master of Disaster up on the top, using that thermal scope once again, which you know you guys do like because it's weird. And who doesn't like weird things? But yeah, this is really strange. I mean, Destiny are down a member, but you wouldn't have expected them to not be able to land a single kill so far. Very strange stuff. Devin will get that first kill for the Destiny side. Taking down the best performing member of Destiny as well at the same time. There we go. So Lunatic joining back in. Perhaps we'll now start to see Destiny making more aggressive moves. In fact, that seems to be happening almost immediately. If you look up on the map, we can just sort of glimpse the little bits there, showing that there is a lot of movement from the blue team, Destiny. Though we may have burned 3 minutes and left Vol team just in the lead, absolutely occupying the rooftops, firing down through these skylights. Destiny do pick up their second kill. Just Monica, I doubt someone will get the ref. Just Nears, I'm not really sure what you're talking about. It may well be a reference to a thing that I do not get either. Lunatic dropping out once more. This is such a strange finals. Vol team just completely dominating, and I'm not sure what Destiny are trying for. They seem to be... Destiny seems to be moving a lot around in the lower levels, but they're not actually engaging in the fight. Sultan looking to try and pick off a target up on the rooftops. Will take out Remo, going for the old kneecap strategy, but Vol team still vastly far ahead. Master gets a double kill there. Thermal scope just picking out the targets of Destiny and making them more than easy to spot out. A very smart choice, particularly on the rooftops due to the fog going around. The thermal scope doesn't seem to be as affected by the fog as perhaps other ones would be, just because I suspect the fog doesn't render for that particular scope. Yes, just yes, Destiny is not looking so good. I think that's probably the understatement of the century. Vol team just revolting so far. 17-4 is just crazy. Sultan will get one more kill coming in. 2 and 5 so far. Devin, as Devin immediately dies, is the only person, well, it's the top scoring member of Destiny so far, but that's nothing too crazy. Only 3 kills under their belt. Quasmov, I know that Radu is going to start catching up a lot of stuff tomorrow. Radu is the Game Loft community manager, so I imagine there's a lot of emails in there, but starting from next week, I think things will start getting a little bit better as far as responses and stuff goes. I'm not sure if Radio's going to start doing sort of using form responses, because I think a lot of people will be asking the same kind of questions. But hopefully, it will be able to get caught up. Devin gets a nice pick-off kill on Vol, but this death by 1,000 cuts, or 1,000, death by 1,000 cuts strategy that Destiny seem to be trying to employ here feels very risky in a situation where they're bound by a ludicrous amount of kills. Master, again, making great use of that thermal scope. Spawn trap downstairs? Yeah, I guess that's true. Certainly, Vol team have a nice position up on the rooftops to be able to spot any of the stairs coming in. They've got very little reason to go inside except to hunt more targets. In fact, most of the time when Vol go inside, they get punished by Destiny pretty hard. But, I mean, it's going to take an error of galactic proportions for Vol team to lose out on this first game. But yeah, guys, in the chat, please let me know. What do you think happened here in this first finals game? It's been incredibly weird. It's going to end out with, 11 kills at the moment. We'll see if that's going to hold all the way to the end of the line. Sarah's coming in, takes out Monica. But there's no way Destiny find 11 kills in the next 15 seconds. Still going to give it the old college try. Yari and Sultan both getting kills. Devin gets a double kill as well. Where was this Destiny before? Sarah's going to run into Monica down there, but no. That is going to be it. Vol team take the first game of our grand finals. So let's have a look. Did someone ever come back on the Mob Crush page? I don't think so. If they haven't come back by the time we head to game number 2, then we will redraw. But for now, stay tuned and we'll be back for the second game of our finals between Destiny and Vol team. Alright guys, don't know quite what happened there. I think one of the Vol members was having some issues getting into lobby. But let's get started with our second game between Vol Team and Destiny Red. Over on Mob Crush we will have had to redraw because of Tear Savant going missing. So our new winner will be Tornado Gaming, if you can post your details. The YouTube giveaway is currently live. Hashtag finals is what you need to get your entry in. That will be getting us sorted out as soon as the finals are over and done with. Vol took a very decisive game number one. Destiny barely doing anything. Don't really know what happened there, but Vol ended out pretty well, though Destiny did come back in the later game. Lunatic dropping out once more. We could be looking at another dicey situation for Destiny. It's always disappointing when we get into a situation where the game seems to be decided by technical issues. But the other way around it. Let's get things started. Destiny getting a nice couple of kills despite being down in numbers. One has to wonder though. If Vol will be able to turn things back just by sheer weight of sniper fire. Monica manages to take out Sultan, but Devon X manages themselves to equal up the score. This is definitely a hugely important game for Destiny on Scramble. If Destiny lose out here, Vol are very likely to be able to 3-0 the finals as Monica fills Cyrus's face with a whole bunch of bullets. Vol team hold it ahead just by a single kill. And like Justin else is saying in the YouTube chat, you don't need to spam your entries. One is absolutely fine. Muji Gameplays, if you'd like to feedback to Gameloft directly, because I am unfortunately not a Gameloft employee myself, I'm a humble streamer who just happens to do these streams for them. Definitely get in touch. There's an email address on the screen between games if there's anything you'd like to see changed, and you can always toss it across and the community manager who manages that email address will get back in touch. Master taken down to 0% health there somehow, surviving against the odds. Vol still ahead for now. Master able to recover themselves. Who's getting all the kills though? It's going to be Grizzly. 6 and 3 so far, doing the old slide up and down. Tornado Gaming, thank you for your details. Going to put those in. YouTube giveaway winner will be drawn a little bit later on. But for now, let's keep on keeping on. Destiny managing to find a lead from a difficult situation. They have got all 5 of their members back. Grizzly looking to try and find those little targets. Muji Gameplays, you have been officially noticed, Senpai. Kohai, I guess, will be the other way around. If I remember my Rising Sun book from many years ago. Tornado Gaming, don't worry about, you don't need to keep putting your details in the chat. I know that you do love to do things a lot, but I have got your details. Just Neos, what happened? The morph is more popular all of a sudden? Well, perhaps some of the guys in the chat can go into detail about that. But I assume it's just because it's an alternative sniper. I haven't really looked into too much as to why people would take the morph over the sniper. You know, what's the real difference between? as Master manages to land a nice kill there for Vol. 2 minutes left in this second game. Double kill comes through for the side of Destiny though. I think this one's going to come down to just a couple of kills. Cyrus going to try and cover the advance of Destiny up the side of the supply warehouse. Grizzly and Devonex trading kills. Devonex gets a second one as well. 14 and 5 in this game. Absolutely crazy. Finds Master. Would have been an ideal place to get into a sniper battle when the opposition cannot move from side to side. A very dangerous position to put yourself in against the snipers is kind of corridors where you can only really go backwards or forwards, making it very, very easy for them to kill you. Pro Noob gameplays still working. The whole moderator angle adds a big old massacre happens. Vol actually now behind by 4. 1 minute left to play. Devin has been absolutely crucial for the side of Destiny. Grizzly and Molika both trying to harvest as many kills as possible while their opposite number is taken out of commission. Vol have a chance to come back here. Molika getting another kill through. The hatchet bearer for the Vol side. Devonex still trying to do everything they can, but does get taken down. Molika down to 7% health is going to be overloading. Won't be able to get that melee kill to reset. Yes, Master Legend Pro Noob is trying extremely hard. Stress just about gets out of that situation, rocking around the clock. 2 kills separate the teams, 10 seconds. Every kill is going to matter. Grizzly gets 1 kill through for Vol. Destiny gets a trade, 1 back. But Destiny have, I think, done enough. They have tied up this series right at the end. And I think we know who's going to be responsible for a large part of that. We should be able to see them up on the screen at the moment. Devonex, 20 kills in that game, only 10 deaths. CrazyGoodStuff.com. Alright guys, so we've got at least 2 more games from these guys. Destiny and Vol. We expected a big finals out of them, and that's exactly what we are getting. We'll be back soon with our next match, and the giveaway is still in progress. I'll just take the Mob Crush details off here, because we are changing across officially, or even more officially I suppose, to the YouTube giveaway. I'll put all the details up on the screen, just so everybody knows what they're dealing with. And we'll be back with our next match soon. Welcome to the official halfway point of our grand finals. Destiny and Vol Team with one game in hand. Vol took the first game without too much of a reaction from Destiny, but Destiny returned the favor on them. Incredibly close up to the end, but Destiny managing to take it by just a couple of kills. YouTube giveaway on at the moment. And answer your question, the Mob Crush giveaway was won by Tornado Gaming, whose details I have got noted down. Let's see how the construction site pans out. If we have any surprises coming through here. Vol again have got the numbers advantage, and they leverage those to tip over Destiny. Monica getting some good hatchet work done, 2-0 so far. As Lunatic seems to consistently be having connection issues. Monica gets a nice kill on Demonex there. We know that Demonex was a massive player for Destiny in the previous games. If Demonex can be kept from popping off in this game, we could be seeing a very different game 3. Demonex goes down to Monica once more. The hatchet bearer from the Vol team doing a lot to keep Demonex off balance. Currently 1-3. If my memory, as fragile as it is, serves, Demonex ending at the last game with, I think, 20 kills. For a new gameplay, you're eating some dark chocolate. Well, I hope you brought enough for the whole class. Yes, dark chocolate is very good. I think it's something that your people's tastes tend to change towards as they get older. I guess because it's a stronger flavor, which I remember as a kid finding dark chocolate really kind of not very good tasting at all. I think it just wasn't sweet enough, perhaps. Muji Gameplays hashtag finals will enter some giveaway. In fact, yes, that's exactly what will happen. If you put hashtag finals into the chat a single time, multiple times will not increase your chances, then you have a chance at 400 credits, which in today's economy will buy you, I don't know, a few bits and pieces to call your very own. And considering that it only takes a hashtag into the chat to do, why not, really? Vol team now going up against a fully fledged out Destiny lineup. Those Sultan and Sarads both get kills. Vol are still ahead. We're just about to hit the halfway mark of the halfway through this grand finals series. Vol team, just as before, very slightly ahead, but dead even as we cross the 330 mark. Stress gets a nice couple of kills through there, rocking the assault class. Empire King 1234. Yes, this game is on mobile. The current tournament is being done on iOS. We have Android tournaments as well as PC tournaments. So yes, in answer to your question, it is on mobile, on Android and on iOS. In the future, there's going to be a platform merge allowing for Android and iOS players to play against each other, which I think has been in the works for a little while, but it is on the timeline. Exactly where, unfortunately, I'm not privy to. But hopefully it will be pretty soon. Certainly, hopefully in the foreseeable future. Lunatic and Devon, though, pick up some nice kills there. Didn't see those ones coming. Devon does get clipped, but takes out Stress. Monica takes out Sultan in return. 2.5 minutes left to play. Bomber's going to be coming in. We'll see if it can at least weaken the defenses. Vici will take Devon to the mat, though. Incredibly close between these two. 25-25. It's anybody's game with 3 of the grand finals. Do let us know in the chat who you think is going to be doing it. Empire King 1234. This game is called Modern Combat 5. I'm trying to remember what it's called on the App Store now. I think it's either Modern Combat 5 Blackout or Modern Combat 5 Esports Edition. Let me have a quick check on the Play Store, because it's changed a couple of times. Okay, yes, it's known as Modern Combat 5 Esports FPS. And what you're watching right now is, in fact, some esports. So there you go. Destiny, while I've been doing all that, I've actually managed to secure themselves a pretty healthy lead right now. Stress doing their best to try and punish the melee kills. Will get cut down by Sultan. Lunatic, the perennially disconnected, actually performing extremely well in this game, 13 and 5. Despite having been disconnected for a decent period of it. The bombing run comes in and tears things up, though Monica and Grizzly both pick up a bunch of kills for Vol. We're coming close to the 50 kill mark, 40 seconds left to play. Vol maybe too far behind to catch up on Destiny. You only need 2 to cinch this one in. That is number 1. But where will the second kill come from? Devon X. But no, it's actually Lunatic, the often missed, who will be the one to close out game 2. Now Destiny have only got to get one more game to become our champions. YouTube giveaway will end at the end of this series, so please do stay tuned. We'll be back with you guys with our next game, hopefully in less than 7 minutes. We're back, baby! Destiny and Vol team head to head on the streets with no names. Destiny and Vol have a chance here to try and inscribe their names in history or be cast aside for another week. Vol, in recent memory, have been extremely dominant, but I think we might be starting to see the beginning of a downslide for Vol compared to what the other teams are bringing out. For a long time, there have been a lot of teams who've been kind of dominant for a while, but it's very hard to stay right up at the top of the heap. We'll see if Vol can do that here and now today. Very, very even in the early going. Lunatic, who remember from last time round as the player with the connection issues, ended up doing an absolutely amazing performance in that last game. A big part of why Destiny were able to get to this point. Master able to take out Lunatic though from long range. Let's check in and see where those kills are landing. Molika doing some nice work. As Devin, who didn't really get the chance to shine in the previous games, but much like Lunatic, has gone on these crazy streaks. Devin looks to be trying to go for it again. Going for the old pop-out that was talked about by Crank earlier on in the chat. Try and get down those Modern Combat 5 Tacticaroos. It's very interesting to see them playing out in front of our eyes. It's one thing to be told about these, it's definitely another thing to see them. Hashtag finals for your chance at the 400 credits. If Destiny win out here, the YouTube giveaway will be over and done with, as Grizzly and Stress both get kills for violence. Vici, though, gonna get taken down by shotgun shells of the Sultan. Muji gameplays, I don't think I'm already there. I don't think the music on the stream is available on YouTube that I'm aware of, at least. If someone has a correction on that, then please feel more than free to correct me. But I don't believe so, at least. Destiny currently ahead. Muyu doing some really nice work. Who's seen on screen. The BSW proving effective as always. Destiny operating with one member down. It's trying to, I think, keep the pace up so that just maybe they won't be caught out too much. DRE getting some good work done in the close quarters. Or at least doing a good job of staying alive, honestly. Let's see. Yes, it is going to be Demon X. Resurgent. In this particular game, the highest kill count so far. It's also one of the highest death counts on the side of Destiny, as Lunatic makes their way back in once more. Master gets a nice couple of kills. The fighting breaks out in the close quarters, switching over to Vici, who is overloading, looking for a melee target. Not gonna find it this time around. Grizzly gets a kill onto Miyu, while Devin trades back straight away. 15 and 8 so far. Destiny with a 4-kill advantage. 3 minutes left to play. Devin looking for one more target. Will get taken down. 3 kills come in for Vol. That exchange puts Vol within reach of equalizing this series and going to a game 5. Destiny gonna need to pull out something special here to stop Vol from getting back. Into the series. 2 minutes 25 left to go. Lunatic gets a couple of kills. Devin as well, doing some real nice work. Lunatic, the often absent but fiercely missed by Destiny. DRE gets a kill, and Miyu as well before Vici can trade back. Destiny very, very close to closing this one out. One more kill's going to do it. Vol need to find 3 in the time it takes for Destiny to find 1, and they will not manage it. Destiny will be our champions of the day. Vol fall short at the final hurdle. So congratulations to Destiny for punching their way through to being our champions. Then those €100 will be your teams to share around. little bit of extra beer money to make things make a good celebration this evening. And of course, as well, Destiny will get the premium ticket to our grand finals later on this month. So congratulations to them. Let's just put those details up on the stream. And let's do our YouTube winner. Our YouTube winner will be Carlos Gongora. Carlos Gongora, if you can post in your dog tag and platform. Once we've got those details in, then that will be it for us. I see Carlos, you just posted. So, once we've got your details, that will be it for us this week. Thank you guys for watching. My name has been Peter Counterfeit Hartnell. You can find me on Facebook under Peter Counterfeit Hartnell, Shoutcaster. Counterfeit Cast on the old Twitters. And of course my YouTube page you can pick up from my username, though I haven't really got too much on there at the moment. We'll be putting some more content. I'm a terrible Modern Combat 5 player, so I don't tend to do Modern Combat 5 videos, but hopefully you guys have got each other covered in that particular fashion. Master Legend, you think the winner should be Hugs? Well, I feel like Hugs is a winner at life. Hero Gaming Simon, thank you for translatorizing. For Carlos, who I think possibly hasn't quite picked up that they've won because they're still posting. Relix, I have no idea what you mean by why you keep saying Scream. I feel like I'm kind of missing something. But hey, I appreciate you. Oh, Scrim. I'm afraid, guys, I am extremely tired. It's been a very long weekend of Modern Combat 5. So, not this time, I'm afraid. But please do come back again next week, and we'll hopefully get Hacksaw back to be able to play with you guys on stream, because I'm just so bad at Modern Combat 5. It's really not worth that particular game. But for now, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully we'll see you all soon, and have a lovely morning, afternoon or evening wherever you are. Good night for now.